What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch. But you guys want to say a couple of things. Number one, if you're going to buy anything on TG Player, I greatly appreciate if you use my link. It'll be in the description down below. Help support the channel. Two, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button and comment down below. And three, don't buy Steel Duel Overload. Duel Overload. Anyway, don't buy it sealed. Unless you're doing it for funsies, go ahead. But realistically speaking, we might be seeing, sooner than later, Duel Overload singles being thrown onto the market. Just remember, guys, this set doesn't come out for 2 weeks. The amount of cards we're going to see are going to be pre-order cards. They're going to be really high in value, and more than likely, they're going to be going down in value. So don't go in and run in and buy your Duel Overload cards thinking, yeah, I'll probably get it like next week. It's not going to happen. Wait, be patient, and you'll see the value go down as sellers listing these cards are being competitive against one another to try to make the sale. They're going to lower the value of these cards down and then go in. Going in and buying these cards on pre-order immediately right now is just not the right way to do it. Be patient and you'll make the most out of your money. Now, looking into Instant Fusion, I don't know why I haven't mentioned this earlier, but this is probably, allegedly, once again, unless the ban list hits it, I've been saying that almost every ban list, the ban should definitely hit this card because this card's absolutely broken. But Ultimate Rare Instant Fusion coming out of OTS Tournament Pack 4 with a $79 market price is roughly around $87. This card's absolutely ludicrous in Master Rule 5, and I'm kind of shocked nobody else is really talking about this card being a banless target. Now, I'm not going to sit here with you guys and do a what should and should not be banned in Master Rule 5 video. I'll probably do it later on. But look at Instant Fusion. Can we just agree that this card will definitely break any deck in Master Rule 5? I guarantee you any variant of a deck working towards the new meta is already going to be going ahead and playing Instant Fusion in their deck. 100%, no doubt on my mind, this card is broken. So, once again, Paisano, is this card going to get banned or not? I think looking at Master Rule 5 and looking at this card, it's almost a no-brainer. This card has to be taken out of the equation. Now, if you've been looking at the market lately and you're seeing cards like Pot of Desires, it's going up in the market. Like I said it was going to do when we got the Ultimate Rare out of the previous OTS pack. Look at Pot of Desires Secret Rare out of Dark Illusions holding a $17 market price. The unlimited copies are roughly around $18 to about $22. And first edition copies are also roughly around $22. On page 1, there's no real walls besides 3 if you want to include it as a wall. Looking over at page 2, once again, the next wall is at 6 at 32, and page 2 does bottom out at $51. The reason why Pot of Desires Secret Rare is so much money and rising, by the way, continue to rise, because looking at the Ultimate Rare Pot of Desires at an OTS Tournament Pack 11 with a $115 market price, the current value of this card is roughly around $120. Now, the thing about this card is, I think Pot of Desires is a phenomenal card. And looking at Master Rule 5, what not better of a card to have to increase the odds of you drawing the right cards to spam the board during that format that we're going to be entering in, as well as the new ban list. I just don't think this card's going to maintain that high of value. I think it'll go down a bit and then go back up. I think we'll start seeing move around going down a bit within the next week or two when YGOPaisano is taking money out of that and putting it into Duel Overload. And then it might go down a little bit, and then we'll see Master Rule 5. And in Master Rule 5, if this card sees meta play, well, that value spikes up. Another reason why this card's also seeing play, because we're seeing play in current meta decks, like Invoke Shadows that are running 2 to 3 copies of this card. I personally like running 2, but there are YGOPaisano out there that want to run 3 Pot of Desires. And let me explain, this card is a phenomenal card. This card will always be good. When this card first came out, it was going as low as, I think it was like $50 if I'm not mistaken. And now it's, $120. Of course it is. This is a phenomenal card for the game. And I think, unless Konami hits this card on the ban list, we're going to see this card in the future of the Master Rule 5 deck. The only question is, what's the best deck for Master Rule 5? And it's really hard to have that answer, what with the new ban list coming up as well. And, of course, the sets. But I do think we will see Pot of Desires unless it gets hit. Looking at Pot of Extravagance, with the announcement of the reprint, the value has now stopped going up and started stabilizing. Pot of Extravagance with a $92 current market price is roughly around $89. If you want a first edition copy, you're looking at around $92 to about $95 for this card. So it's not like tanking in value. It's just stable. It's not spiking up anymore. It's stabilizing, and in fact, as we keep moving forward, it might slowly start going lower in value. Pot of Extravagance is a phenomenal card, don't get me wrong, but it's not seeing play in a lot of meta decks besides I'm gonna say probably dinosaurs is the only reason this card is maintaining a high value. We're not seeing many Ultra guys, we're not seeing many Guru Control in the top tables at meta events. And since that's not happening, you know I'm Geist Gang, hashtag Geist Gang for life. Even though that is happening, only dinosaurs are holding this card's value. And the minute dinosaurs pull away, or they don't play this card, the value will start going lower as we make way every day forward into the release of a new Pot of Extravagance reprint. Just throwing it out there for you guys. Hanawa at a total pack 7 has a 41-cent market price. It's bought out. It's like $4. Throwing it out there for you guys. It's a common TP7 solo print. Sure. Then we have Vanity Speed. Now looking at Duel Overload, everyone's talking about Vanity's not emptiness, oh my god. The other Vanity's card, which I forgot already. Listen, Vanity's Fiend is the only card you need to care about. Looking into Master 05, looking into the current meta we're in right now. If you go first turn Vanity's Fiend, your opponent better happen to have a way to stop this card. I'm talking like an infinite impermanence. Now, if you go, I don't know, anything like Shadow Winda with a Vanity's Fiend, whew, your opponent needs a lot more than just infinite permanence to stop your plays. That's an insane play to stop your opponent from trying to create a board present. And this card, realistically, is the card you should be looking at. Vanity's Fiend at an OTS Storm Pack 1 Ultimate Rare with a $22 market price currently is at $25 to $27. Now, this is the second revision of the Ultimate Rare. The card initially had an Ultimate Rare at a Cyber Dark Impact. Let me see if I can see in the market. There's also an Ultra Rare version of the card, which is, you know, 30 cents. But if you want to get this card at the Ultra Rare rarity for the original print at Cyber Dark Impact, it's going to be a little bit more money because it's a lot harder to find as a card. The current market price of Vanity's Fiend at Cyber Dark Impact is about $25 in the market. And looking at the current price point for this card, Light Played is about unlimited, or about $22. And you got yourself a first edition version that's going to be obviously more money. You're looking to pay about $30 for the original Vanity's Fiend. To be honest with you, my personal preference, I like the OTS version. It looks a lot more cleaner. Even though I'm a big fan of old school Ultimate Rares, the newer version, Ultimate Rare at an OTS Storm Pack 1, to me, I think it's just much better of a quality of a card. Then we have Cyberstein, the only card out of Battles of Legends. You go back to my previous market watch, I talk about it, saying that Cyberstein is a card that's worth money in the future. Looking at Cyberstein, the secret rare, this is the highest rarity of the Cyberstein we currently have. With a $2 market price, it's easily stabilized at $2. But there's not many walls on page 1. I mean, you got a 6 wall if you want to count that, 14 wall at $250, and there's only 4 pages left of this card. I think this card's going to be a lot more money in the future. I think $2 is discount friend prices. I'm dead serious, by the way. This card has so much potential. And the fact that everyone's just walking past this, well, here's your options for Cyberstein. In case you don't want to grab the secret rare version, you can pay $20,000 for an ultra rare show and jump copy. Have fun with that. Or the rare at a Dark Beginning 2, which is $1.50. Once again, I think this is what everyone should be holding. This is a great investment, and not everyone's realizing how broken this card is because it hasn't seen meta play in a very long while. But don't let the fact that this card was recently on the ban list slip your mind. This is a phenomenal card. Then we have Mecha Phantom Beast O-Line coming out of Primal Origins. $4.60 market price, and they got light play precisions being roughly around $5. The next one after that is a $6 listing with shipping included for this card. So everyone's really excited about Master 05. More importantly, Crystal Needle Fiber. I can't say that name. Crystal Hackley Beeflebax. Crystal. I feel like it's one of those things where Konami started saying something, and then it's like, and then they just said something else. It's like Hack Cleaverbacks. It sounds such a spaceship made up word. I'm calling it Needle Fiber. You can do what you guys want to do. You can say it's silly little name. I'm just gonna say Crystal Needle Fiber because honest truth, guys, it's much easier to say than the new TCG version, which it sounds like a name's been butchered. But anyway, go back to Mecha Phantom Beast Line. It's used for that combo. I mean, you use other cards as well, but this is the card that we all know initially was for the Crystal Needle Fiber combo. Coming out of Primal Origins, which is only printing as a rare, is why this card's currently $5. And then we have Borderless Savage Dragon. I don't know why this card slipped my mind. I went to the Market Watch live stream last night. If you wasn't part of it, guys, please make sure to hit the notification bell so you can be part of it. And if you're not subscribed, obviously hit the subscribe button. And someone brought this card up and said, V, what about this card? And I mentioned in a couple of Market Watches ago about Borderless Savage Dragon. I literally said, guys, in Master 05, in the format of Synchros and Exceeds returning to the game, you'd be crazy to think Borderless Savage Dragon will not see meta play. It's ludicrous if you think about it. This card's insane. I mean, if it's a level 8, 1/2 to one or more non-tutors, 3K that gets buffed up and negates anything equal to the Link monsters brought out. I think in Master 5, we're still gonna see Link monsters, but in Master 5, it's gonna be easy to break a card like Barlow Savage Dragon on board. This card is absolutely ludicrous. And the thing is, I think this card is absolutely going to see play in almost every deck in Master 5. I mean, if you're running Crystal Needle Fiber, why not run Barlow Savage Dragon? It just makes perfect sense. Look at the current price point. Barlow Savage Dragon is holding a $39 to $40 market price. Lightly played versions are roughly around 37. Limited first editions are currently around 39. By the time you watch this video, I've already ordered my copy. I'm just ordering one. I don't own any. And I did say, if this was in Duel Overload, I will pick it up, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm throwing it out there for you guys. You can do whatever you want to do. And if you want to buy your copy, use the TCG Player link code. I greatly appreciate it. But I'm going to get mine, because this card will 100% see Master 5 play. We do know that in Duel Overload, it's not going to be in there. Definitely not going to be an Eternity Code. So maybe there's another reprint set, maybe the same reprint set with Pot of Extravagance that's happening, what, a week before Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals? You go ahead and wait for that. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Barlow Savage Dragon right now, because this card will see play at Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals, mark my words. So if you don't have your copy, you need to go ahead and grab it before it starts spiking in value. It's going to. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab one. That's all I need. I don't think I need any more, right? Can you negate multiple times when your opponent activates card effect? You're going to move, blah, 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 you go use it. Yeah. So you're gonna get one time. I think only one would be pretty sufficient. Maybe I'm wrong. Comment down below if you do need 2 or 3 of this card. But this card is definitely a card you need at least one of. Then we have Chaos Dragon Levineer. I know I keep talking your ear off about this card, but please listen to me. This is the card you need to grab before everyone realizes this card is broken. It's like when the card first came out, everyone accepted the fact that it was broken. In fact, my other fellow content creators were talking about how this card should be a banned card in their Yu-Gi-Oh! Balanced prediction videos, including myself, by the way. This card's definitely insane. And I do think that right now, maybe everyone forgotten about this card or give up and said, V, there's no deck it belongs in. Sure, I mean, it's kind of, you see one of Rockets, but I think this card can see play in many decks moving forward in the game. If you don't own your copies of Chaos Dragon Levineer, the market price is 37. Unlimited copies are about 37, 38 with shipping. You are denying yourself. Yes, there's an alternate art coming. Yes, there's the original secret rare. I get you with that. But if you want the max rarity version for my competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, you're going to want to hold on to Chaos Dragon Levineer Ultimate Rare. Then we have Super Vehicle Roid Stealth Unit coming out as a reprint ultra rare in Duel Overload. And to be honest with you, cool, but collectors don't care about ultra rares. They want the best and hardest to get. If it's hard for everybody, that's what they want to go for. I mean, that's all the collectors I've been talking to. Look at the current market price on this card. At a Gladiator's Sword as a secret rare, it's about $20. And looking at a Neiman Unlimited, it's about 20. Light Play First Edition is about 20. The next one's about 26, and then bam, it's $40. There's not many listings of this card as well. There's not many of this card going around. And I think the ultra rare coming out is awesome. Nobody's gonna play Super Vehicle Roid, so I mean, I don't think there's any person that's like, yeah, Vehicle Roid. Nobody even cares about that. But it's always about this collector's card, which is very hard to get, that Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to want the secret rare over the ultra rare. So that's what's listed right now. And then we have number 100 Numeron Dragon. This card has a $12 market price. Neiman copies right now are $14 first edition version. I don't think this card's going to be that good. And like, a part of me wants it to be good. A part of me wants to be excited about this card. I just don't think it's going to be that good. I think this card is going to go up with the hype of the Master of 5 as well as the Balance, and then go back down when Yu-Gi-Oh! Players realize it's not that. I really think that's what's gonna happen. The value is gonna go up and down, and that's basically it. Mystical Space Typhoon at an Aspect 8 is currently $45 in the market. Realistically though, the card's actually about $48. After that one listing is sold, it's $57 for Ultimate Rare MST. MST isn't seeing any play right now, but it's always in the back of minds of every Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I mean, some Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are opting to play Cosmic Cyclone. Some Yu-Gi-Ohs are opting to play Twin Twisters. We might even get Harvey's Feathers out soon. We already have Lightning Storm out, even though it's insanely expensive. 2 Lightning Storms equal, 2.5 Lightning Storms equal Ultimate MST. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Players always know MST is a staple card. And eventually, inevitably, it will see play in the TCG yet again. So the question is, do you have your Ultimate Rare? Because if you don't, you're looking to pay, I mean, you got one over here for 48. After that, boom, you're paying 57s all day long for Ultimate Rare MST. So you do what you want to do with that information, but I've been having my playset when this card first came out at AP8. I love this card. This is one of those like staple cards you just gotta hold. Like this, that's the thing about like certain staple cards. Like if you own a playset of Somnus with Judgment Ultimate Rare, are you ever gonna sell that? I know I won't. If you own a playset of MST, would you ever sell it? I'm not gonna do that. That's insane. I don't think it's gonna get hit in the balance whatsoever. And then we have Photon Sanctuary. So someone in my live stream mentioned how this card can be brought out easily, used to bring out Crystal Nephi relatively easily. It has only about 3 printings. Realistically 2 though. 2012 Premium Collector's 10, name it first edition, and about $5 for the secret rare. And then you got the Battle Pack 2 War of Gods. Common's gonna roughly around 5, as well as Mosaic Rare for Photon Sanctuary. So someone mentioned that those pretty interesting, so I wanted to mention it here for the mark watch for you guys. And then the biggest disappointment out of Duel Overload. The thing we didn't know we needed until I randomly, a couple of my friends hit me up already. Random people hit me up on the Instagram. People were typing all over the place. Why did we not get rarity bumps on the cards like Soul Eating Oviraptor and Miscellaneousaurus and Baby Cereosaurus? Like, why didn't we get those rarity bumps? I mean, Baby Cereosaurus has a common. I'm not sure if it has the ultra rare. I think it's mostly the common version and the what's it called? The Konami promo, the rarity promo ones, right? Am I wrong on that one? Let's see. Common all day. Okay, yeah, no. Like, this should have been ultra rarity bump, 100%. This should, Soul Eating Oviraptor, currently $650 in the market. Yeah, that should have been rarity bump, but don't worry about it. Duel Overload always has this letdowns in this. Every set always, even the greatest reprint set will always have certain cards you just look at and go, dude, what were you, did you just get lazy at the end of like writing the set and go, and just write 2 cards in? Because we got like what, Terraforming, and I believe we got, I think it was MST, I believe. I could be wrong. There was Terraforming another card that was just like not needed. To the point where you can play are like, Konami, we really could use those Soul Eating Oviraptors ultra rare. They're 650 super rares, only coming out of structure deck, needed for anyone playing dinosaurs. And you know what? Baby Cereosaurus, baby Big Daddy would love to have. Big Daddy, baby Cereosaurus. And of course, we have other cards that you can put in here as well. Miscellaneousaurus comes to mind as a great rarity bump. Allegedly, they're coming out with a Dino Masters Fury structure deck again. So you can players will have access to that set again. So you can players will have access to dinosaurs players again. Which is just, once again, this blows my mind. Like, Konami, why didn't you put this in the OTS set? Why didn't you put this in Duel Overload? Why didn't you put this in anything? But now you're just trying to resell the structure deck? The sad part is, like, they're reselling it and you're like, Konami, that's dumb. And then the set comes out and you're near a store, Walmart, wherever, and you're gonna grab your playset. Of course you are if you don't have these cards, because why would you pay $20 almost for a playset of Soul Eating Oviraptor? Of course you're gonna need Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Let's say you need 2 of those. That's $6, so $26. You're gonna want your Lost Worlds. You need 3 of those. Boom, that's over $30. These are supposed to be $10 structure decks. But look at the market price. For the Unlimited as well as the first edition, they're both $25. You just can't win. There's no way to win. You always lose and accept it. That's literally what happens when you look at these structure decks. That's what they say to me. I'm not sure what they say to you guys, but this Duel Overload could have been the opportunity to put these monsters in there. It would have been a great opportunity for the set, and it would have made a phenomenal set even that much more better. Even though Duel Overload, I think, is a great set, it has a lot of great cards in it that touches many markets, competitive, casual, and collectors. There's still some cards in it that I'm just like, Konami, you just didn't need that. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. Listen, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. I know I've been talking fast. I'm really sorry about that. It's like 5 in the morning. I did do a podcast. If you want to listen to it earlier, in the description there's a link to Spotify. And if you want to go to my Anchor channel, they'll have links to other things like Apple and the Google Podcast version. It just spread all around the links. Or you can wait till later on today, in which I'll have the podcast out for you guys, and you can listen to it on your way back from work or school or what have you guys. But I do have a podcast. It's roughly about half an hour, and the question for the podcast is very simple. Do you buy sealed Duel Overload? And what's the advantage and disadvantages of buying sealed as opposed to singles? And I'll break all that down in the podcast. If you guys want to hear that, I'd greatly appreciate it if you check that out. Once again, I'll be on this channel. Hit the like button on this video. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. Paisanos, have a great day.